This video is going to talk you through multi-step equations and putting everything we know about multi-step equations together. So distributive property along with combining like terms and variables on both sides. So our objective is that I can solve multi-step equations that have variables on both sides and that involve the distributive property. So steps for solving multi-step equations with variables on both sides and distributing. 1. Distribute everything. 2. Combine all like terms on either side of the equal sign. Then move all variables to one side, and then you can solve the two-step equation, or move all constants to the other side, and then it's just a one-step equation that you need to solve. So this first one right here, as you can see, we have two distributive properties. So first step is to distribute everything. So I'm going to distribute this -1 to every term inside the parentheses, and I'm going to distribute this 2 to every term inside the parentheses. So negative times n is a negative n. Negative times negative is a positive. So negative n plus 2 equals 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 8n is plus 16n. Alright, next I'm going to move, I don't have any like terms to combine, so now I'm going to move this negative n right here to the other side of the equal sign because I want to keep my n's positive. So I'm going to add n to both sides. So that gives me 2 equals 2 plus 17n. Then I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. When I do that, I have run out of room. When I do that, 2 minus 2 is 0. So I get 0 equals 17n. Divide by 17. N equals 0. Okay, that's possible, right? 0 is a number. So when n equals 0, that is okay. Okay, this one's a little bit more complicated. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to split up my terms inside the parentheses. I'm going to take the numbers on the outside and multiply them by everything in the parentheses. This one's a little bit more tricky on the right side. I need to take -3 and multiply it by everything inside the parentheses. Alright, because that's the term. The term is -3. So -2 times x is -2x. -2 times 8 is -16 equals 5x. -3 times 8 is -24 plus, -3 times 2x is -6x. Alright, next I'm going to combine all like terms. Well, I see 5x and -6x, so those are like terms and I'm going to combine them. So that leaves me with -2x minus 16 equals -x minus 24. Okay, so I'm going to move the 2x over because then that will give me a positive x. So plus 2x -16 equals equals x. -x plus 2x is x minus 24. Add 24 to both sides. -16 plus 24, I can think of that as 24 minus 16, doesn't really matter. It gives me 8 equals x. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of steps, but it's pretty easy once you follow the steps that I gave you. Alright, finish the worksheet. If you have questions, please ask.